Well, hello, YouTube. Right, yeah. Hi, Callum James. How are you? Did you watch Doctor Who? I actually enjoyed it tonight. I thought it was really good. I have to say that I'm impressed. Actually having a go at Amazon. What were they saying? The saying was, pick it, kick it, and kablam it. Brilliant. Jeff Bezos must be turning in his money pit right now after watching that. Now, I know I've been moaning about Doctor Who being a bit PC, but I think Doctor Who did the right thing tonight. It did. Honestly, I was going to walk away after last week's episode, but this week's episode restored my faith. I'm really happy, so I'll be watching this again tonight. Yo, Callum Games, those robots were creepy. Yeah, they were. Can you imagine them delivering you? What is it? A bubble wrap package. I'll tell you something. I won't be touching bubble wrap after that. No, honestly, tonight's episode was really good. I just I don't know where to start. Really, I mean, they are having a go at the employment things at Amazon. I did like the speech he said at the end about people changing the system, and he'd like become like turned out robots into suicide bombers to do customers, so everybody can get a job back on their planet. Earlier, I watched The Curse of Fenric for the first time, and it was great. I like The Curse of Fenric. I really do. It's the game of chess when he just can't handle it, can he? Hello, Draconian Dan. How are you, bud? I'm okay. I'm not moaning about Doctor Who tonight. I really enjoyed it. I thought finally we've got some quality back. I just hope now next week's episode, which it looks like Salem Witch Trials or something, that we can pick up on this. Do you know what I mean? So, but tonight's episode was very good. I mean, it really did have a go at Amazon culture, didn't it? Yeah, the Kerblam robots look like they did. Can you imagine it? Loads of Crichtons working at Amazon. Yeah, but I mean, I like the beginning. When Kerblam robot sort of turned up at TARDIS knocking on the door and pulled out a fez, and she was like looking at it. I did like that sort of thing to Matt Smith, which I thought were quite nice. No, I'm very happy with tonight's episode. I am very happy with it indeed. Draconian Dan, did you like tonight's episode? I thought, Callum Games, did you like it as well? Oh, yeah, Draconian Dan, and that small one was a rip or talkie toaster. I mean, there was a bit of Red Dwarf feel tonight's episode, I do agree. But I think, why couldn't the writing have been like this like 3 episodes ago? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Tonight, it was predictable. I mean, the minute we went to Kerblam, we knew what was going on. But they had to go. I mean, Amazon, well, apparently it's not a nice place to work, is it? So they went at it in a very clever way. It was predictable. But yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was really good. Hang on. Yeah, I like the feds at the start. I did. I think that's what sort of made me settle with the episode. Do you want any toast? No, you mentioned toast again. I will nuke you. No. Do you want any toast? No. Crumpets? No. And don't tell me the meaning of the universe either. Muffins? No. Knock, knock. Hello, Jane. Who's there? No, honestly, I really enjoyed tonight's episode. I did. Doctor. Oh, don't be predictable, Jane. I know you're going to say it. Go on. I know you're going to say it. Oh, God. Knock, knock. Who's there? Doctor Who. Ah! Thanks for subscribing, Draconian Dan. I will subscribe to your channel straight after this show. Hello, MEO002. I really liked it, and I really hate social justice. What do you hope? Yeah, I agree. I've had a big whinge over the last couple of weeks about the cringeworthiness of the PC episodes, but tonight's episode, so it was predictable, but it was a very nice way of having a go at Amazon. Hang on, whoa, we can't talk spoilers. Steve, with no spoilers, just about to watch up on catch up. I will try, Steve. I will try. Daniel's up to. Hi, Daniel. How are you? We spoke on Messenger, didn't we? About half an hour ago. Daniel's up topic third like. Brilliant. Thanks, Daniel. No, honestly, I really like tonight's episode, guys. It's put me back in a frame of Doctor Who back again. Honestly, over the last few weeks, it's just been going down. But tonight's episode, it was predictable, like we all agreed to, but it did that great story writing where it had to go politically at somewhere where people are just getting treated terribly. I mean, I wouldn't want to work at Amazon, to be honest. From what I've seen about it, and that Jeff Bezos is such a creep. So, but tonight it was the system. Funny though, how Amazon's system works. I watched this documentary about it. The whole system, it was created by a Russian mathematician. That's how it works, like it does. So it does make you wonder, doesn't it? But Amazon in outer space, oh God, can you imagine it? Amazon on Mars. Right, hang on. I thought it was great. I felt really sorry for the girl. Oh, yes, I did as well. And I felt sorry for her, when she was in that room and they gave her the bubble wrap and she just sort of vaporized. I mean, that were quite dark, wasn't it? I thought the doctor were going to save her. I kept thinking, Doctor, you're going to save her because her hand were going on bubble wrap, and I would just sort of no, and then she died. And so tonight we got a decent episode of Doctor Who. I'm really happy about this now. So I apologise for all the moaning and the bad stuff I said about it the other week. I will stick so far, but if next week's episode can top this tonight, I think we're back on track. I've got nothing against Jodie Whittaker. I think she's a great actress, and I like her as the Doctor. She's got that wacky craziness about her, Right. Daniel, thanks for giving me a heads up. Yeah, I will do, Daniel. It's just that sometimes you're in Canada and I'm in UK. It's finding the time to sort of get to talk to each other because, like, when it's your day, it's now I'm in bed. Do you know what I mean? I'll have to get the Doctor to time travel. Right, hang on. No mention of Talkie Toaster. Right, Daniel's up topics. Thanks for giving it. May 0020. I thought it was great. I felt really sorry for. Yeah, I agree. It was quite had that creepy factor to it, and I'm so glad about tonight. So, what was the time period? It was set on it was like an Amazon warehouse on another planet called Tundirica or something, and so it's like they were attacking Amazon, Daniel. You know how they treat their employees and how the system works there. But the whole planet, everybody, basically, it's because what we're interested about, we're coming into this situation in the world ourselves. There's no way any government is going to get full employment anymore because of automation, algorithms, technology. Watch the Ocado video on YouTube, and that's in the UK. This factory is completely run by robots. It's like an Amazon factory, but it's just robots in it. Seriously. Right, hang on. Daniel's so what was the time period? Yeah, YC Callum Game. Do you like the movie Quake? Yeah. Do you know that movie? Seriously, why say that movie freaks me out? Have you seen the end credits when they're all stood against the wall, like in shock after what had happened? The bit that scared me, Quatermass and the Pit, yeah? You know when they're all them people stood on steps with like telekinetic powers causing that storm, and that man's running in between them screaming. That film, I've got it on Blu-ray. It just freaks me out. One of the best films ever made. Hey, Pete, how are you? Glad to see you, mate. You didn't watch it, did you? I bet you didn't watch it. Jack Dan, could you play Hale? Could you play Hale and Pacey's Northern Killer track? Oh, right. Do you want me? Oh, right. Hang on then. Right. You'll have to give me a sec. I'm on PS4. So, right. Right. Hang on. Hale. Right. Hale. Guys, next time on live, send me your music requests up front in the comments, yeah, and then I'll line it up as a playlist. Hale. Right, hang on. I'm going to be back in a sec. Hale. And right. Hale, there we go. Hale and Pace, what's it called? Northern Killer Show. Right. Right. Space. Northern. Right, I've got it. Yeah, hang on. Right, here we go. There you go. Northern Killer Show. Whoops. Press play.
They've taken our industry.
Yeah, I know. It's my fellow brothers of the North. Here we go.
Taking our ideas.
Right.
But there's one thing they'll never take from us. That's our sense of humour.
Yeah, our sense of humour. Jack Dan, could you play Helen Pace? Mayor said the writer for this episode was amazing. He wasn't afraid to kill people, just no mercy, and I expected nothing less from him. Pete McTyson. I agree with that, mate. I do, mate. Emmy, I do agree with that because I found that the whole episode. I mean, he was like sending out suicide bombers, wasn't he, for them delivery people, which was sort of interesting. Hang on, right. Rumours that John Wick is related to it. I've read that as well. I read that on Facebook this week. I hope, yeah, come on, Draconian Dan. I like Yaz. I think it's time to put more potential with the character on. I hope Yaz gets killed. Trucks the Penguin voting rights for robot. Well, they had to get it in, didn't they? We've got everybody else. You know, I'm not going into the whole human spectrum of differences in identity politics, but we had to get the bloody robots in. Yes, they had to get it in. The robots, yeah. Well, one day, you know, we might have a robot rebellion, you know, when Skynet takes over. But I did tonight's episode, as I'd say, apart from the Rosa Parks one, this has probably been the best episode so far, which I've really enjoyed. Daniel's up topic. So why is time always changing? What happened in Demons of the Punjab never happened in other Doctor. They were all over the time. Hang on. So Daniel's up topic. So why is the time always changing? All right. It's Time Lord Science, Daniel. The Doctor, David Tennant once said, time is the timey-wimey sort of timey-wimey thing, and we're playing nothing calypso. Right. For my northern brothers. Hey, what about our rights for northerners, you know, well, we should all go carry on about our rights as well. Right to Chris Chibnall. What about the northerners? Well, we took over Doctor Who, haven't we? So, right, took the Penguin voting rights for robot. Yeah. Yo, Callum, do you think the Autons should return? Yeah, I do. I'd like to see. I really would like to see the Autons return, and I'll tell you why. Right, here we go. Right, that's Doctor Who music. Yeah, I would like to see the Autons return because I think they're an amazing baddie. I don't think the modern Autons were as good as the Autons in the 70s. I think the 70s Autons were more. I know they look like the effects with the Autons look sort of bad, but do you remember that one, that episode of Doctor Who? I think it's where the Master teams up with the Autons, and the Master teams up with the Autons, and there's that minister driving that car, and that doll in the back that comes alive and kills him. I mean, I found that that is what Doctor Who's about, them type of scenes with that symphonic Delia Derbyshire sound, to it. But yeah, I'd like to see him back, but I'd like to see him a bit more deadlier than, because it sort of made him a bit soft, didn't they? Like with Rory when he became an Auton and all that. Alex Jack, it was mediocre. Yeah, I can see where you're coming. I found, Alex, the episode was predictable, but I thought the writing and how they were murdering people in the episode, I found that sort of made up for it, how she got vaporized and the person at the beginning that got killed as well. I sort of quite like that. I mean, there were no mercy. I mean, that guy was going to send millions of robots out to kill his own people. But I mean, yeah, again, he thought he were right, and he does have a point. I'm not saying kill people, but there were no jobs on his planet. Everybody's just like, I don't know, they're all on universal credit, I suppose. You know what I mean? Jane said, might please put the princess print. Oh God, Jane, please. Oh, you mean the Queen one, not the cheesy one that was done on the cheap? Princess Queen, Princess of the Universe. Yeah, I'll put it on in a couple of minutes, Jane. Let me just get through all this and I'll put it on. Did you say, Jen, did you say the final episode of the Islander TV movies? I mean, I gave up on that after the last film. Finally explained about the one. Draconian down, the companions should get killed so that stakes get really high. I think they're going to do that. I think one of Team TARDIS at the end of this series is going to kill him. I think it's going to be killed, but I think it'll be Bradley Walsh. I just feel it's going to be Bradley Walsh. I mean, do you agree with that? Do you think Bradley Walsh will get it? I think one of the assistants is going to sacrifice himself, and I definitely somehow think it's going to be Bradley Walsh. I think because of his partner dying. When you remember that scene, I like the scene when he walks into his flat and he was all alone and he couldn't go back to his life. That's what I quite liked about it. So I think my money's on Bradley Walsh, but ask me that at the end of the season. Alex Jane said, "Martin, please put Prince of the Universe by Queen." Hang on, Jane. Just right. Guys, if you want stuff playing, can you leave me a list and then I can set up a playlist? Right, hang on, Jane. I'll do this time. Right. Quick. Princes. Right. Princes. I should turn my other Mac on, really. I've got a new Mac, but I haven't set it up properly yet. Princes. Right, hang on. Of Princes of. There we go. Princes of the Universe. Right. There we go, Jed, just for you. Right, 2, 3, 4.
I need to make a call.
Right, here we go. Princes of the Universe, Highlander. Right, Queen, the official YouTube channel. Right, Draconian Dancer, a companionship. Yeah, I totally agree. I think they will do. I think that's going to happen. Draconian Dan, I think that the Bannerman should come back as a slick assassin squad. Please. Not the Delta and the Bannerman. Do you know I watched that last week? Because you were on it, but I did. I watched it. I find it irritating, annoying, but it's good as well. It's cheesy. Isn't it? I love the Wallace Arnold space coach. I think, yes, you can. Opinions on the image of the Fendal. Creepy episode. From what I can remember of the Fendal, it's a creepy episode. Dark tones. I'm going to have to watch that again, but a very dark thing. I will say though, the Curse of Fenric, I've got to admit that is one of the best Sylvester McCoy episodes. I mean, my favourite McCoy episode is the one where the Doctor's playing Merlin. With when Morgana turns up. units in it, and they've got the Beast, and I like the one with the Cybermen as well, and Sylvester McCoy with the Gallifreyan living metal. Draconian Dan, Hope. Why, Dan? Didn't think that the band missing. Well, I said Draconian Dan. It is a good. Yeah, it does. It does. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean about that episode. It's just, and they've got Bowman's in it as well as the main body, isn't it? Don Henderson. Daniel's up. I heard the next season Rose will turn and the human doctor of the David Tennant Metachrist Doctor will have died, maybe the Daleks. Now that would be interesting. I've heard that she's going to be in this season. I mean, I've read all the rumours. I don't think they should bring Rose back here. I mean, why? You know, what's going to happen? Jodie Whittaker's doctor's going to get all emotional. They're going to have like a scene together. I mean, I think it's time to leave Rose with. Rose got everything she wanted, didn't she? She got a clone at Doctor. Them two, they had that Doctor, he had feelings, so they both had these feelings, didn't they? So, you know, I thought she settled down, got married, had kids. And I don't know, had adventures of their own. Then there's Draconian Delta is quite the dark and it's that. That it does, yes. So Jane, you like Highlander. But yeah, I mean tonight's if they can keep the writing up. Now, if the next week's episode's at the next level of writing, I think it will be quite good. Do you know what I mean? But honestly, right, so we've got it down to that. We think now that one of the Team TARDIS is going to get killed off. Well, my money's on Bradley Walsh. I think it'll be him. I think because of his age, you know who he is. I think the other two. I think Yaz will end up permanently as a companion out of the three of them. I think Yaz. I can't see Bradley Walsh following her around from planet to planet. One of them is going to be sacrificed by the end of this season. Are we going to get Unit this season? You know, I really want Unit back. Do you know what I mean? I need Unit back. Well, bloody hell, I just built a cosplay Unit outfit. You know, I just finished building it actually with alt gear and that. Right, hang on. Daniel's up top. Oh my God, David Tennant will be in this season. I don't know if he'll be in this season. Well, you know the rumours. It's like Star Wars. It's all them rumours of, like now Matt Smith is in Star Wars as Emperor Palpatine. You know, I don't know how they're going to work that out, and it's not in flashbacks apparently, according to. Right, hang on. Let's go back to Doctor Who music. Right, there we go. Doctor Who music. You know, I don't know. Ace is oh my God, David Tennant. Yeah, I think if David Tennant were going to be in this season, I think we'd know, wouldn't they? Because I mean, to be like milking that every moment of it, you know, unless they're keeping it right till the end, you know. But I mean, I've read Rose is going to be in this series, but we'll have to wait and see. Draconian, right? Daniel's yeah. Hang on, yeah. Why say Callum Gibbs? Ace is my favourite. Why can't why say Callum? Why can't they bring Ace back? You know what? That'd be something very interesting. I don't know if you read the Doctor Who Virgin series of books that came out a good few years ago. I mean, they went into what happened to her. I think she became a bounty hunter, didn't she? You know, and so I don't know. Apparently, I read that apparently she was a Time Lord, but the Doctor never told her. And the plan was that at the end of her run, if it had continued, that the Doctor, he would take her back to Gallifrey, and she's actually a Time Lord, but she didn't know. You know, so it was like a test. I mean, I could be wrong, but I read that a few years ago. I mean, guys, if you know about that, you know, let me know. Right. Just some guy. Highlander series was the best. Duncan Cloud was better with a sword. Yeah, I liked Highlander, just some guy. I really liked Highlander, the TV series, but I didn't like the movies. They were terrible. You know, the TV movies. And don't get me started on Highlander 2, 3, and how many have they made? I mean, Island has just been a one-off movie. It's a classic on its own, but the others, don't start me on Island 2, guys. Good God, not Island 2. It's a kind of magic, right? What's it? Ace man. Yeah, Ace. I would like to say Ace, but I'd like to see Sophie come back and play that character again. You know, 20 years later, it would be interesting because Ace is one of the best assistants. She was so cool as well. A friend of mine, he replicated. Remember a bomber jacket with all the my friend Alan. He had the jacket. He had the bomber jacket and all the badges. It took him ages. He got every replica badge and put it in the right place. Seriously, and it looked damn cool. Ace was one of the best Doctor assistants out there. Draco, can you play K9 on a mission? I will try and get there. I will do. It's just that I'm gonna have to, once I've set my other Mac up, I'll have a playlist and then I could just click all this. It's just after I'm using a PS4 to sort of. I've not loaded my virus protection in my new Mac yet. I've only had it for a few weeks. I haven't had time to set it up. Right, right. I'm Martin. Tonight's Red Hulk. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I was at a film fair today, and I got home in time actually, so I was really good. And there was nothing there to buy actually. It was all right. Definitely won't worth a £5 in. Right, Red Hulk. So tonight's Red Hulk. I'm Martin. Tonight's Who better than last week. Probably the best episode so far. Should stick to stories like this. Felt more like Who, but still too many companions. Well, we were just on about that, Red Hulk. We think one of them's going to get the chop at the end of the series, but who? I think it's going to be Bradley Walsh or the son. I don't think it's going to be Yaz. I think she's going to continue into next series. There is too many companions, so one of them's definitely going to get the chop. I think that'll leave it on the cliffhanger episode 11. But what do you think that there's no Christmas episode? You know, New Year's Day now. I'm a bit annoyed about that. See, that annoyed me as well when they said they didn't have any ideas for Christmas, which I think they don't have to make a Christmas story, do they? With Doctor Who Christmas Day. Just do a bloody decent, good episode. Right, yeah. YC Column Games. Ace of Base is great songs. Yes, I'm a big fan of Ace of Base, 80s music. I used to go out nightclub and dance to that. Daniel's Martin, is Doctor Who Dimension in Time? Is it canon? Is that the game, Daniel? Is that the game? I think that's the game, isn't it? I don't know. Guys, is Doctor Who Dimensions in Time? Is that canon? The game? I assume so, because the certain computer games are actually tied into the canon itself, isn't it? Just some guy. Highlander, the end game is good because they brought Connor Backhand over the baton. Yes. Yeah, the end game was all right. What was that the final one where he made it, that woman who were in love, he got her pregnant, and then that voice said the kid was the one. I mean, after slaughtering each other for like 90 centuries for that, I mean, I was a bit disappointed with that. But I won't knock the TV series because I really did like the TV series over the movies. I watched New Earth yesterday and it was interesting. I've not seen that, mate. I've not seen that. It's oh God, I'm so bad. I've just finished watching Man in High Castle season 3, and I'm starting on the last season of Supernatural, which I'm behind on. And I just caught up with the last series of Arrow, and I haven't started a new one yet. Right, James. Daniel's hot topic. Why is Matt Smith playing the role of Palpatine? We have Ian McDunn. Jane, from what I read, this was in Reddit and some other stuff, that it's going to be a young Palpatine. But it's gone quite down well with the fan base because a lot of people said he looks like him. You know, when he creases his head up, he's got all them. So I can see him pulling off for Palpatine. Matt Smith is an amazing actor. Just some guy. The last one was the Shaw's terrible movie. Oh God, yeah, it was terrible with that. Just some guy. Awful film. Rockies. Yo, bro, you seen Stargate Atlantis midway episode? Yes. I love Stargate Atlantis. I actually prefer it to SG1. I don't know why. I love SG1. But Atlantis, I think because it got cancelled, Atlantis sort of means something. You know, it's something special about Atlantis. And we're half and half on Universe, though. What annoyed me about Atlantis when they landed it in the middle of San Francisco Harbor, that was such a cheesy get-out clause and instant drive. That annoyed me. But apparently Stargate is coming back. It's rumoured now. They're all coming back. I don't know how, why, but there was some interviews going around Comic Cons that it's been dropped that we could be in for SG1, but sort of the next generation of it. But there was, if MGM hadn't gone bankrupt, there was something called Stargate. I think it was Stargate Revelations or Stargate Revolutions. That in the third movie they were going to make for TV, that it was all about the politics and disclosure of the Stargate project to the world. And that's how they were going to finish it all. I would love to see that, how the world would, everybody in the world, we all get to know about Stargate and what's been going on. So that would have been great, but MGM went under, didn't they? So you remember when we went through financial crisis? Draconian Dan. Dimension Time is the Doctor Who EastEnders crossover. Oh God, I thought it was the game. I'm thinking, yeah. No. I hope no, that can't be canon. I remember that. That were on Children in Need, wasn't it? Sorry, I could. What the Doctor Who game Dimensions in Time? Riddle, Matt Smith is too geeky to play Palpatine. He's not evil enough. I don't know. Matt Smith is quite an interesting actor. I've seen him in some stuff, and you know, he didn't really do much in Terminator, did he? But I have seen him in The Crown, right, and some other stuff, and he's not a bad actor. I think he's that wacky. Because don't forget Palpatine, when he were younger, if you read the book Plagueis, that Palpatine were a bit of a nut job, wasn't he, when he were younger? He were like, you know, a bit like perverse in what he were like before he become a Sith Lord. So it might be interesting. Stargate Atlantis is something else. Ronan's gun. Oh, that gun is so cool. Ronan's gun. You remember when Silk says, I want one of them? When him and Silk sort of like that were midway, wasn't it? When him and Silk were just at each other. A brilliant episode. You know, the Wraith come through. With that nerdy scientist that keeps reporting weird and that, and he collapses. I do like Shepard though, Rodney. Rockies, have you read it on article or something? Because I haven't heard it's coming back. They should bring back Jack O'Neill and do a Stargate for cinema. Oh yeah, Rocky, I budget definitely. No, it was on some YouTube videos. I think it was a Comic Con in Canada this year, and Richard Anderson. He said, yeah, be up for coming back. So there were a couple at Stargate News. I think it's the Stargate News. The Stargate YouTube channel said that, one of the people on there said, well, it looked like it might happen. Because don't forget, they had that Stargate thing set before the series with Catherine, didn't they? Set just after in the war, where they went through. Have you seen that 10-part cheesy series? I mean, it's all right, but I would have been annoyed about that, really. They could have done better. Hang on, you read it on articles since I haven't heard of it coming. But that's what I've picked up. You could quote me wrong, Rock, seriously, but honestly, that's what I saw on YouTube. I will try and find the sort of links again. I'll have to go through it. And if I do, I will leave them I'll leave a link in the comments. Jane Turner, remember Smatters another time she Terminator. He didn't really do much in Terminator, did he, Jane? Right, I'm going to put K9 on in a minute. Right, hang on. Jane Turner, Matt Smith. Colony in Space is a great story. Yes, with the Tractatus, the insect creatures. Yeah, brilliant. I don't want a crew become like the swarm leader. I mean, they were true classic Doctor Who stories then, weren't they? You know, back then. Right, hang on, let's put some more Doctor Who music on. Right. Red Hull, Martin, what great version of Blade Runner do you think is the best version? Oh God, I don't know, Red Hull. I mean, there's so many different director's cuts and other cuts. I don't know. I suppose the first director's cut they released on video years ago, which I've got that one on DVD, on Blu-ray actually. with, I think it's 2 versions of it on there. I think there's the cinema version and the director's cut, but I know there's been others since then. But there's loads of clips on the disc. But I did like the new one. I really did like the new one. I thought it was in tone of the original. I know a lot of people panned it, but I did like it. Just some guys. Stargate Consume 2 was the better way Baltall edition. I never went to Stargate. Yeah, brilliant. I really like that. Set in the alternative timeline where Dr. Daniel Jackson lost his leg and stuff. And that. And Richard Dean Anderson never gone through the gate. Well, I say Colin is great at the end where yeah, he does. He sacrifices himself, doesn't he? Because he's still got that bit of human in him. Opinions on Dodo dying space APs. Can I say that on here? I mean, you know, this is a respectable family show. Herpes. Martin, did you ever meet Pertwee? Yeah, I've met Tom Baker and I met John Pertwee in 1990. I think it was 97, I think, or 95. A Star Trek convention in Leeds. When I was in Leeds, Starfleet was a real nerd, Trekkie. I used to go to this Star Trek group on a Sunday, and they organised a convention, and Mr. Sulu were there. We were both there together. But I met John Pertwee as a kid at Attraction Fair near York and sat in the Hoomobile. Seriously, sat in the Hoomobile. Not Bessie. Do you remember the Hoomobile? That with black and white telly. The Hoomobile is so cool. What happened to it? Is it still about? Does anybody know? The Hoomobile. Right. Stargate continues. Why say Callum Games? Colin is great at the end. Yeah. Draconian Dan opinions of space APs, space grabs. Draconian right. Red Dot Matt. Yeah. Draconian Dan. Is it space AP in the Doctor? Which book is that then? I don't think I've read that one. That you've got venereal diseases found in the Doctor Who universe. But I'm definitely gonna have to give that a read. Martin, Star Trek X and Blackpool's closing down. Oh, I ain't got there yet. Is it closing down, Red Dog? Oh, I've been putting it off for last year. Honestly, I've had so much work on and stuff going on in me. And I was gonna go the other month. I was gonna go to that gaming expo in Blackpool, but I couldn't get to Blackpool. I couldn't get away that weekend. And I was meant to have somebody here this weekend, but she cancelled. So that's why I'm here now. So she was going to come for weekend, but she had to cancel. So, Martin, Star Trek exhibition Blackpool. I heard they used to be a Doctor Who. Yes, they did. It did. Yeah, I only went there as a kid years ago. My dad took me for my birthday. That'll have been in really early 80s. Closing down this year. But the good news is, guys, that the Doctor Who exhibition has been saved and it's moving into Cardiff Castle. Yeah. And I've been to Doctor. Well, I made a video. I went to the Doctor Who exhibition the other year and I went to the Torchwood thing as well and Lanceau's Shrine in the harbour in Cardiff. You know, and the Doctor Who exhibition was spectacular, but apparently it wasn't making any money. Right, because it was partly financed by council, and I didn't realise that. I thought that'd be. I thought that'd be making money, but moving to Cardiff Castle. Hang on, guys, mouth's a bit dry. Right. I don't read Star Trek in Blackpool. There used to be a Doctor Who exhibition in Blackpool. That's it. Jane, Martin, you prefer seeing the Obi-Wan Kenobi series in streaming service on? I think, Jane, I could say it's streaming actually on Netflix. I don't think you'd have a problem with it. I think it'd probably be better to have it as a TV series now. And there are live action Star Wars series coming next year. Yes, I've got quite a few Deadpool comics. I've got the graphic novels. I stopped collecting comics. I buy graphic novels now. I buy, like the whole compendium. Honestly, I had a load of them, boxes of comics, and I got rid of them all because once they were all in the covers and wrapping, and stored away in sets. I just forgot about them, but with graphic novels, you just pick them up. I love Deadpool. I think he's so cool. I think last one I read where he had an affair with Lady Death, and Thanos got all jealous about it. I mean, it's really funny. Just some guy. My mum who wants to watch Stargate continue now, so I'm gonna have to treat her. Speak to you soon, buddy. All right, just some guy. You look after yourself, bud, and I'll be on Wednesday about between 7 o'clock and 1:30. Hopefully, I should be on Wednesday. If not, definitely next Sunday. But I will be. There'll be a video going up tomorrow of Star Trek Discovery on Blu-ray, and I'm reading the Planet of the Apes book, Death of the Planet Apes, about what happened to Taylor and Landon, you know, before they destroyed the planet in the second one, Beneath the Planet of the Apes. There's 2 books came out. Fantastic read, guys. I do recommend it. YC Callum, if you go to the Doctor Who shop in London, there's a museum. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, it costs £3 to see it. Yeah. Yeah, I've been to Who shop. God, I've been to Who shop for a couple of years, but I've been to the museum in the back of the shop. Yeah. Just some guy. All right, just some guy. Look after yourself, but have a good one. I'm going to get off in a minute anyway. Right. Rock Hayes. Yeah, I'm going to go and watch Stargate. Catch you later, mate. It's been a pleasure talking to you. So glad I could subscribe to it. Honestly, mate, I will subscribe to your channel tonight. I said it just after when I've finished this broadcast, I will subscribe to you. Cheers for watching, mate. I appreciate it. You know, I just like debating science fiction, you know, and really getting into it. Cecil Wallace, what did you think of Kerblam? Hi, Cecil. I really enjoyed it. I've moaned about the last couple of episodes. I thought were a bit bad, you know, a bit PC and a bit cringy. I like the historical context, but tonight's episode, I just thought it were right. It was predictable. I think we all knew where it were aiming at, but it was pretty cold as well with the 2 people that died, you know, and how that guy's scheme backfired on him as well. I mean, you know, they just teleported out there and left him, didn't they? At the end, he just went up with them. The doctor said, come to me now. And then that brother, he said, get us out of here. And they did. I mean, so, yeah, I really did enjoy it. I think it's been one of the best. This, Rosa Parks and the pilot, which I'm only half and half on the pilot. Said, yes, agreed. Yeah, it was. And the aliens as well, Cecil. The aliens, they had a presence. There was, like last week, it was pointless having the aliens. Last week's episode could have been done as just a historical Doctor Who episode where they went back to that time in India and they just observed it and dealt with her grandmother's like affair or whatever. They could have just done an episode around that, which would have been better. The aliens are completely pointless. And the Rosa Parks thing with that guy from the future, that was he just were pointless. There's just no effect at all. But tonight's, it were all about the aliens and the robots and the politics and getting jobs and automation. All it fitted very nice, and that's what I liked about tonight's episode. I'm not going to walk away from this series because I don't think we should. If it's bad, you know, because when things get cancelled, you know, I think if you pan something too much, it could get cancelled. If it's going to be bad every episode, but I think now that maybe she has come into a stride a bit late, but it's the writing, isn't it? But tonight it sort of worked, so I'm very pleased with tonight's episode. Right, Red Up next week episode lights up. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it might have been the Witch Day. Like the Salem trials and stuff. That I've got a feeling next week's going to be a good one, Riddle. Cecil, yes, all the villains have been pointless up until this episode. I agree, totally agree with you, mate. Totally agree. All been pointless. You know. Tonight we've finally got some impact. There's a 2-part Sontaran episode coming, which is going to be sort of interesting. It's from what I read. I think they're going to show it at the end. It's the proper Sontarans, them that are behind the cloning. you know, like there's another Sontaran race, but they're not clones. So that's going to be interesting. Are they going to be back to history lessons through next week? I hope not. Well, if we get decent aliens with an amazing plot, I won't have a problem with that. You know, maybe the witches are aliens. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But after tonight's episode, I'm quite sort of pleased with it. But let's hope, Cecil. Let's hope. Right, guys, I'm going to go. It's just a short one tonight. I will be on Wednesday for an hour. Oh, thank you, Cecil. I will subscribe. Everybody who subscribed tonight, honestly, you don't have to subscribe, I'm not on here for that. I'm a sci-fi fanatic, and I just like reviewing it, talking it, and just like, do you know what I mean? But thanks, guys, for subscribing and the likes. You know, I'm going to go on YouTube. If you press the notification button in the corner, you'll know I'm on. Thanks, guys. Right, I'll be on Wednesday at 7. So if anybody wants any music playing, let me know before. Just leave it in the comments, and I will set up a playlist. Do you know what I mean? Right, guys. Thanks for watching. Red Hulk. Hang on, Martin. Red Hulk. I promise you, my friend. I'm just running late on a thing. You know what my life's like. It's all a bit like crazy. It will be up this week. It's done. It's just getting the time to load it up. Why sicker? Cheers, bud. You know, cheers, and thank you very much. Right, guys, I will see you Wednesday. But yeah, tonight I'm 5 out of 5 for Doctor Who. Finally, we get a good episode. Pete, cheers for watching, mate. Red Hulk, Cecil, some guy, Jane, everybody. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Cecil. Right. All right, guys. Look after yourselves. Have a great week. Keep warm because apparently it's going to be freezing. So until the next sci-fi thing, live long and prosper.